In this video, I'm going to share 4 reasons why many smart investors prefer investing in single-family properties rather than multifamily. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Cleveland Investor Primer channel. My name is Rob, and on this channel, I share content to help real estate investors succeed in their endeavors, drawing from my own experience investing in the Cleveland area over a number of years. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing down below and tapping the bell icon so that you can get a notification every time I publish a new video. And of course, likes are greatly appreciated and very much help me out with the almighty YouTube algorithm. I decided to make this particular video because there is a very common debate amongst real estate investors as to whether single-family or multifamily makes for a better investment opportunity. And I'm going to lay out 4 very compelling reasons why many investors have found more success investing in single-family properties than in multifamily properties. The first reason that many smart investors prefer single-family properties over multifamily is that they're more hands-off for owners, as tenants typically take care of the lawn, bushes, and all of the utilities, unlike multifamily, where the landlord is usually on the hook for yard maintenance and where there's often just a single utility meter for at least one utility, and the landlord is on the hook for that. With single-family properties, the owner typically does not have to manage and pay for any utility accounts, nor do they have to hire a landscaper to make sure that the lawn and yard work is taken care of. And this reduced level of responsibility and cost is seen as a huge benefit by many investors. The second reason why lots of smart investors choose single-family houses over multifamily is the fact that single-family houses tend to attract a different type of renter than multifamily properties do. Generally speaking, tenants who rent single-family houses tend to have less drama, take better care of the property, and most importantly, stay longer. Single-family house tenants tend to get more settled in with their families and pets and all that stuff. And since tenant turnovers are a major return killer for a buy and hold investor, having a tenant that stays long-term in the property without moving out is a great benefit for a buy and hold investor and will usually result in a significantly better return in the long haul. The third reason why many smart investors buy single-family rather than multifamily properties is the greater range of exit options. Even buy and hold investors like me who are buying properties with the intent to hold onto them for long-term cash flow need to think about the eventual need to sell and move on. With multifamily properties, in most cases your potential buyer pool just consists of other investors. Yes, there is the occasional owner-occupant who wants to buy a property with multiple units, either to dip their toes into the landlording world or because they have the need for multiple units for extended family or whatever. But this type of owner-occupant buyer who's seeking out a multifamily property is typically looking for only a duplex or maybe a triplex at the most, and by and large, the vast majority of owner-occupant buyers are looking for single-family houses. It's also worth mentioning that while real estate investing is pretty hot right now and there's no shortage of investors seeking multifamily properties, the tides can change down the road. And eventually we could see very much reduced investor interest in multifamily properties. With single-family properties, the potential buyer pool down the road includes not only investors, but also the perpetual pool of owner-occupant single-family buyers. And we can't forget that sprucing up a single-family house to make it move-in ready, right on trend, and pretty easy to buy will almost always help you get top dollar quickly when it's time to sell. And as an added bonus with single-family properties, there is also the option to lease option or rent to own, which many investors have had some great success with over the years. And finally, the fourth reason why so many smart investors prefer investing in single-family properties rather than multifamily is that there are fewer barriers to entry with single-family properties compared to multifamily. Not only are there more single-family properties on the market to choose from in most areas, they're also typically easier to finance with conventional mortgages as well. While it's not uncommon for an investor to be able to qualify for a conventional loan with 20% or even just 15% as a down payment on a single-family property, the requirements for multifamily properties often are a bit more stringent, with the down payment requirement of 25% being the norm with many lenders. Quite often, this makes it a lot more difficult and costly to acquire a multifamily property compared to a single family. So in many cases, it's much easier for an investor, especially a newbie, to get into real estate investing by going the single family route. So as you can see, many smart investors prefer single-family properties as investments since they're more hands-off, they tend to attract more stable tenants, they allow a greater range of exit strategies, and there are lower barriers to entry. If, however, you want to hear about another kind of investor who actually prefers multifamily over single family, click the link that's showing up on the screen right now. And of course, if you would like to see more content from me in the future on the topic of real estate investing, please be sure to subscribe to the channel, click the like button, and share the video with someone who might find it interesting. Once again, my name is Rob, and this is Cleveland Investor Primer. Thanks so much for watching.